Do you know the three things that all women need and the one thing that allows you to get all three? I am Doug Holt with The Powerful Man, where we help married businessmen save their marriage without having to talk about it, get unstuck, and get clear on life. There's three things that all women want. They need to be seen, heard, and desired. Seen, heard, and desired. Now, there's one technique that covers all three of these, and it works 100% of the time when done right. And it's part of what we teach at The Powerful Man and what we call the triad of connection. Now, the triad of connection has three parts. One of those parts is what we call the hidden motives technique. What the hidden motives technique allows you to do is create an environment where your wife can feel seen, heard, and desired. Now, a common thing that we hear from men that their wives report is that they feel more seen and heard, especially, than they ever have in the entire relationship. I'm not saying a lot, because a lot of our guys have been married for 10, 20 years. And so that's a long time to flip the script so quickly. And you can literally do this in minutes. And it's very simple. Really what you're doing here is you're validating, right? It gets a little bit more tricky in the nuances, but you're validating what the other person's going through. So your wife might come up to you as an example and say, the kids have been absolutely a nightmare while you were at work, and it's been crazy here. So here's how I might use the hidden motives technique in this example. I might look and go, oh, babe, I would imagine it would be absolute terror dealing with the kids all day and not being able to talk to an adult, at least at the office. When I have to deal with employees, I can have rational conversations and I can step out of the office and clear my head. I can imagine if I was with the kids all day and not had the chance to take a break, I would go insane. Now, typically in this situation, right, I'm basically putting myself in that person's shoes. I'm allowing them to know that I really understand what they're going through and how tough it might be. Now, I'm not apologizing for the situation. I'm just saying, hey, look, I get it. That if I was in their shoes, that would suck, because it would. And so really what I'm allowing them to do is feel like they've been seen and heard. And for a lot of women, it doesn't happen very often. And unfortunately, because if they don't feel seen, heard, or validated, or seen, heard, and desired, they often seek that somewhere else. And unfortunately, that could be in the arms of another man. You know, we have thousands of men that reach out to us every single week. So we hear the horror stories that happen and a lot of things that you guys are going through. I just don't want that to happen to you. So make sure you're validating your partner as much as possible. Again, there's nuances and tricks to this as you go through, and I can't share them all in this video. But if you go over to the link in our bio, you go to the podcast page where we have over 600 podcasts at this point, and a lot of them talk about exact situations where you can use the hidden motives technique and some of the nuances and tricks to do so. If you're looking for more in-depth coaching around this, we have a methodology we call the activation method that takes you from what we call deactivated to activated, so you can use these tools, and a coach walks you through this system as well as the rest of the triad of connection and the rest of the activation method during an 8-week program. Whatever you decide to do, make sure your wife is feeling seen, heard, and desired, and you won't have to worry about the other man stepping into your shoes. Remember, I'm rooting for you.